Welcome to the spa. Are you ready for your almost daily dose of manifestation? Um, so today I'm not talking about manifesting a mansion or a fucking Lamborghini. Okay, this is not what I'm talking about. Is it the same type of shit? Yeah, probably. It's gonna be, the same concepts, but I'm focusing more on just feeling good and being thankful for what you have so that you can receive more of that thing. I'm more focusing on not manifesting negative things because if you can't get past that step, you're never going to be able to manifest the things you truly want because you're never going to get past manifesting negative things. Like, that is step number one. So here we are. Step number one of manifesting. You need to regulate your negative thoughts. Okay. So one of the things that's really important in manifestation in general is your emotions. Like, if you've ever watched The Secret or anything like that, then you know that they tell you, like, your brain doesn't know the difference between a memory and a thought. Like, so, like, imagine with your emotions, feel it, feel the happiness that you would feel. Like, that's what they say. But what happens if you're putting that in and you're also manifesting a bad mood and all this negative stuff that's happening in your daily life, right? That's going to kind of counterbalance, and you're going to be stuck in this cycle of just never getting better. Um, so before you do anything, you need to stop the negative thoughts, um, because those are manifesting too. So I explained it to one of my friends that it's kind of like a pond. And I believe a lot of people use this metaphor, but imagine you're driving and you get a little bit of road rage and it's just like, fuck you, bro. That's like just throwing a pebble in, right? It's going to make a splash. It's going to have a little ripple. By the time it gets to the edge of the pond, it's not going to be very strong, so if it even does ripple back, it's gonna be dissipating before it ever gets to you, right? So, I mean, normal frustrations are fine. It's all about how much emotion you put into it. So the more that you obsess or overthink or get truly angry, it's like taking a bigger rock and chunking it as hard as you can into that pond. And those negative emotions are so strong, that wave, that ripple is going to hit the edge of the pond fast, and it is going to come back to you. It is gonna hit the edge to with force, and it is gonna make its way back to you, and it's gonna make its way back to you strong. That's why when we wake up having a bad day, if we don't get it in check, the whole day is just terrible. Um, if you can get that in check in the beginning, then you can move through your day and still enjoy your day. And this can go at any point in your day. Like, you can just choose to stop being angry. And obviously, I know, like, you can't just turn it off. I get that. But you can say, fuck this. I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. What can I feel good about? And just acknowledge those things that you can feel good about. And then you can kind of force your body to put that down, right? Um, and so if we can get rid of those negative rocks we're throwing in our pond, then the positive rocks can do that same thing, but with just as strong of emotions. It's gonna, come back just as strong as the negative would. But our problem is a lot of us feel negative emotions much more frequently and much more intensely. So if you're throwing in good emotions, but you're throwing in bad, you're just gonna have everything canceling everything out. Um, Another thing I think is important to know is that it does take work. Like, nothing that you are going to manifest is going to be immediate. Even trying to get your negative thoughts out so that you can be positive is work. Like I said in one of my videos, I picture myself stabbing the freaking thought until it goes away. Or I force myself to watch some videos that are like rent-free videos that will always make me laugh, or I think about memories that were really good and really like core memories to me, right? So those things are going to bring me happiness. Um and so if our manifestation was immediate, think of that like you yell to the top of the mountain what you want, and then a fucking avalanche of snow comes down. That would not be a good outcome for anything. So we should be happy that it takes time and work, because I don't want to be caught at the bottom of an avalanche, words. And I doubt any of you want to either, but it's more like making a snowball, right? You have to pick snow up with intention. This is what I want. And then you have to roll it until it builds up to what you're wanting. You have to work for it. It's not just gonna, like, things aren't just gonna fall in your lap. And that even goes for as small as your emotions, as small as your daily negative emotions. I don't want to feel like shit. That is you picking up, that is your snowball. That is what you want. And then when you start to feel bad, you have to roll that snowball. You have to put in work to not feel bad. But you can choose not to feel bad. You can choose not to feel bad. It is work, though. So I understand that it's not like a light switch. We can't just turn it off. And sometimes it's important to have like someone that you care about or that cares about you. Hopefully you both care about each other, but um a support system to kind of remind you like, hey, you look like you're stressing out. You need to kind of take a deep breath, or let's do this thing that helps you feel better. Get your mind off of it. Um, so me and my coworker, we've only done it once, but we should have done it the other day. He told me like he could tell I was stressed out. And previously, we do the clap game like when you were a kid. And that helped a lot, just making us feel good and for no reason. Like you don't need, you can just do that and it brings back memories that aren't even maybe substantial or specific, but just doing that reminds you of being a kid again or something, you know? Um, so having a support system is important, but I know that some people feel like maybe um manifestation isn't a godly thing. If there are Christians out there or whatever, they feel like, oh, this is, I don't know what they think. I just assume that there are people that are going to think that this is an ungodly thing. But in Luke 137, it says that through God, nothing is impossible. And so I truly believe that we were given this as a gift from God, because it also says that there are physical limitations that protect us from things like seeing demons and things like that. So if there are things that hinder us, even though it's in a positive way, why can't there be? other benefits as well from being physical. And I think that that's kind of part of God's system for prayer too. You're putting in this energy to him, to this beautiful, wonderful machine that he made us that we can live in so that we can make all of our dreams come true and reach out and meet people that we want to, you know, spend our lives and time with. All these things are things we've manifested to ourselves. My friends that weren't always great, I either chose to keep them or I chose to get rid of them. My friends that I have now, like, it takes time to find them, it takes work to get there, but I truly feel happy with my friends that I have at the moment, and it's been a long, hard push of that snowball. I mean, people, that's a whole nother freaking episode in itself. But our song for the day is Darkside by Lil Wayne. Um, no particular reason. It's just a song I enjoyed today. Bye, guys.